That Donald Trump has dropped the F-bomb. Far be it from me to criticize anyone for their language. You know, I'm not exactly averse to some colourful old Anglo-Saxon terminology and vernacular. You know, it's fine if you want to drop the F-bomb. I say, go for it. I say that's, you know, your prerogative. But I do think it's interesting, isn't it, that somebody who, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think he's ever been on camera before dropping that. I mean, I know he's had a hot mic. He's had a hot mic or two. He's said some unfortunate things that you might be more likely to hear down a British Legion or, you know, out with some sailors in New York. He's said some things before, but mostly caught on a hot mic. Mostly not, you know, deliberately. It's not by design. But this time he's on camera. This time they're asking him a question, and he says, let me see if I can get it up here. Hold on.
I didn't like plenty of things I saw yesterday. I didn't like the fact that Israel unloaded right after we made the deal.
I mean, here is the thing about this, is it's well established now that Donald Trump did not coordinate a peace plan. It was not... There was no ceasefire plan that was even agreed. It was all in his head. It's all like, I would like to thank everybody for this monumentous peace plan, ceasefire that we've all agreed. Israel and Iran, we've come to a monumental, historic, the best peace deal that's ever been arranged. And I was there as your Nobel Peace Prize nominee, aspirational Nobel Peace Prize recipient. But nobody, like, immediately people were like, this hasn't been agreed. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you've imagined it, Donnie. None of this ever happened.
And now I hear Israel just went out because they felt it was violated by one rocket that didn't land anywhere.
What do we think, guys? Do we think Israel really felt that it had been violated? That the peace deal had been violated? Or do we think they just didn't want a peace deal at all? And actually there never was a peace deal. What do we think is more likely there? That Benji, who has a rich track record of not adhering to his own ceasefires some 300 times in Gaza, do we think this time he's telling the truth? Or do we think that actually he just never wanted to have any peace here? Like he's been gunning for a war with Iran for this whole time. Now he's finally got one. Do we really think he's going to give it up? He's not going to give it up, is he? Like, why would he give it up? He needs there to be, like, ongoing war. His approval ratings are in the toilet. They were definitely down south before that whole, you know, kidnapping of the hostages, the festival, dragging them back into the Gaza Strip. Before all of that happened, Netanyahu was kind of, you know, not looking too good for old Benji. Now he's got Gaza. He gets to cling on to that until we get the hostages back, which he shows no sign of actually wanting to get them back. Breaking his own ceasefire. And now he's got Iran. Like, why would he give these things up? He needs these things to keep on going, to stay in power and to avoid the repercussions of having that warrant issued for him from the International Criminal Court. Like, he has to keep this going.
One rocket that didn't land anywhere. That's not what we want, I'll tell you. And I'm telling you, I'm not happy about that, Israel, either.
He's not happy about it, Benji. He's not happy about it. Interestingly, he was pretty happy about it all, wasn't he? He spooled back like only about 3 or 4 days ago. He was threatening Iran. He was backing Israel to the hilt. And then my theory here's my theory. See what you make of it. I think Putin, who is actually Donnie's boss, we've covered this, we've been through this many times. I think Vladimir Putin, who is actually Donnie's boss, be that through a compromat, like he's got something on him, or maybe there's some sort of financial deal there, I don't know. But I think Putin let it be known that because Russia are like arm in arm with Iran, like Russia really don't want Iran to be bombed, then a message was sent to Donald Trump to be like, oh, you better fucking pull your finger out, fix this. And that's why suddenly, out of nowhere, seemingly, he's like, oh, we're gonna have a peace deal. We're going to negotiate a lasting peace. It will be the end of the 12-day war. I, Donald Trump, will be a peacemaker for Israel and Iran. I think that's what happened.
We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Oh, let me tell you guys what I understand, right? I think Trump and Benji, arm in arm, joking about how they're going to turn Gaza into Mar-a-Lago, Bezzy Buds, BFFs. Then Putin steps in and goes, you better sort out this Iran situation. So then Trump steps up and goes, okay, now I want a peace deal. He just acts like everyone's agreed to his peace deal, right? Baselessly. But there's no foundation to this peace deal, this ceasefire. Nobody's agreed to it. He just seems to behave or act or pretend or lie that everybody's previously agreed to it. And then when it turns out that they haven't, and they have no intention whatsoever of stopping the fighting, of winding down the bombing, he can't get his head around it. He's like,
they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
I think they know exactly what they're doing. I think they know what they're doing. I think you don't know where you fit in to this equation, Donnie.
Just another